Fix my shoulders. My shoulders all fucked up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Man. Happy New Year's Eve. We almost in a new year. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Playas Circle. I'm so happy to be here. Looking forward to entertaining y'all for just a little bit. You know what I mean? And man, finish off 2024. You know what I mean? Cannot believe it. Oh man, what y'all been up to though, man? Hope everybody's been good. And hope you are excited for a new year, new energy. What are they? The new year always starts off, or heading into a new year always starts off some traditions. You know what I mean? So that's always big. We like to say, because you got. Let me try to think of some of the traditions. You got stuff like, you gotta have black eyed peas on New Year's Day. I should be saving these for Ceddy's recipe. But starting off eating black eyed peas, make sure you wash your clothes before the new year. You know what I mean? You don't want to be coming in with that filth. But yeah, it's a number of traditions. My boy was just like, yeah, make sure y'all make sure that y'all got a couple dollars on you for the new year. I said, that's real. That is real. I was like, hey, make sure you brush your teeth to start the new year. You know what I mean? It's the way you end the year is the same way that you begin it. So I'd rather y'all have fresh breath to start the year. That's all I'm just saying. But yeah, man. Very, very excited for what 2025 will bring us. I'm very, very grateful. Grateful is the word. For what 2024 has brought. Because it was, I know for a number of people, I honestly, man, I just want to be honest with y'all, if I may. 2024 is representative of many years. I see people, kind of on the same wave. It was like, oh man, this was a hard year for me. You know what I mean? Oh, let's get rid of this year. And I think anytime you go through a full 365, you're guaranteed to have some ups and downs. But I definitely feel like I would love to dwell on the highs, dwell on the accomplishments, dwell on the survival, even if necessary, that you experience in a year. And I want us to do that for 2024, man. Now, there were a lot of things, both good and bad, but we're not promised it, man. And sometimes when you realize you're not promised it, you look at it a little bit differently. When that really, really sits in, I think getting to that age now. It's like, yo, I really, really understand. Like none of this is promised, especially in comparison to where things have been in the past. You know what I mean? I got some good days ahead of me. I know I got some hills to climb, as that gospel song says. I won't complain, but I will take it all day by day. And I want you to do the same. But we're going to have a good time tonight. Let me make sure I pin this. Tonight's episode is aptly titled, "We've been capping all year and got the nerve to post a recap." We got the nerve to post a recap. We've been capping all year. My boy, Reyes, what's good? Welcome to the Playas Circle, man. Glad to have you here. We out here just getting started. Kicking off the live stream. Like I was just announcing today's title. Tonight's title for the episode is "We've been capping all year and got the nerve to post a recap." Make it make sense. I mean, think about it, y'all. We start the year with cap. We start the year with cap. First, what are we talking about? New year, new me. New year, new me. That's same you. And it's okay. Now, if you could say it's a better you, that's cool. But don't act like you brand new up in here. Posting mad, well-angled photos with Drake and Lotto captions. Talking about calling other people brokies, knowing damn well you got $24.71 in your bank account to last you till payday. Don't we listen and we don't judge. You know what I mean? Pace yourself with that judgment. Because we done all been there. Shit, I think my payday Thursday. I'm like, Lord, deliver us from Eva. I think that's what the movie was called. I just want us to, and like, it's funny because I saw, shout out Miss Milan. She had posted a tweet. She reposted a tweet that she had posted at the end of last year. She said, I'm not posting the recap. Y'all seen the year I had. I said, ooh. Bala, ooh. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. That's deep. Because when you show it, you ain't got to talk about it. We remember. I said, I like that. Ooh, I like that. That's how it should be, too. You want to get in there, man. You want to deliver. And as Shalimar said, make this a night to remember. I'm just saying, like, realistically, I want to deliver the types of things during the year that me and my family, me and my peoples, me and my artists can sit back and be like, damn, we did do that. And you can tell yourself those things. And I'm being facetious, of course. Feel free to show it off. You know what I mean? Remind motherfuckers, hey, y'all, I was here. But it is to cap to some degree. Just a cap, fool. Now, I'm trying to think of what we got into last week. What did we do last week? Obviously, Christmas. We had the Christmas celebrated. It was good to see My family went over to my mom's, went to my sister's, called Pops. You know what I mean? And talking with him a lot. It was good. It was a blessing. In addition, obviously, Kwanzaa. Throw them K's up for Kwanzaa. Gotta celebrate Kwanzaa. Gotta go into the new year. You know what I mean? Harambe. Know your principles. Learn your principles. All right? I hate when I be out here, man. I be like, yo, don't forget the Kwanzaa, y'all. Don't forget it. Umoja, Kuji, Shagulia, Ujama, Nia, Kumba, Imani. Yeah. Learn your principles. You can go Gusaba. I think that's how you say it. Now, in addition to that, my boys, the Commanders, got a win on Monday. What a gift. Or Sunday night. What a gift. What a gift. We back in the playoffs, y'all. Never would have made it. Never would have made it without you. You being Jaden Daniels. Man, can't believe it. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to a very, very, very special year. Because the playoffs will be included for the Commanders. And you know we've been trashed for a little bit. I can be honest with you. I can say it. You can't say it. But we back. Put your hands up. Commanders. So that was a blessing. Definitely. Trying to think what else we got into. Christmas, Kwanzaa, Commanders won. Hit a couple parlays this weekend. Trying to turn a new leaf. I've seen the mountaintops. I've seen the valleys low. And I'm trying to go back to the mountaintops. Sherelle was good. Welcome to the Playas Circle. Oh, wave to your baddies. Always wave to your baddies. Always. You know what I mean? So, yeah. We had a good time, though. Like I said, hit a couple parlays. Shout out to the wide receiver trio. That's one of my go-tos. We hit on Jamar Chase, McConkey, and Puka. And then yesterday, I was out here sea-walking because my boy Russ hit that triple-double. I said, my boy, that's how you play. Now that's how you play. I said, oh, you want some real shit. That's how you supposed to roll. Don't play with me. So, yeah, man. Good is definitely good shit. You know what I mean? Send this thing real quick. Let me send some things. I told my boy already. My bad. But yeah, man, it was definitely a little fun to get them parlays, get some money in your pockets, line them, you know what I mean, nice and clean before you head into the new year. And I hope I can stack some more if I'm quiet as kept, if I can be real. You know? So, yeah, we about to get into it for real. And Chic Mommy, what's good? Look, make sure you wave to your baddies, y'all. Wave to them when they pull up on you. But yeah, so definitely had a good time this week. As I said, just to finish off the parlay talk, we're gonna be starting. We trying to finish off a 10K challenge. Danny, what's good? Wave to your baddies, y'all. Gots to. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, and thanks to everybody that's pulling in too. Make sure y'all like the live, like it, and make sure you share it. You know what I mean, so people can pull up on me, and we can chill and have a good time. But PL Schuler too. What's good? What's good? How you feeling? Welcome to the Playas Circle. This your first time in the Playas Circle? But yes, so we're gonna try to do the 10K challenge, possibly even the 20K challenge, which is a little bit more aggressive. But nonetheless, we will strive. See what we can do. This is the first year. Like I said, we smacked them. We caught some blessings. We had a good time this year, you know. And I'll talk more about that in the recap. But I gotta address the situations. So earlier this week, I was involved in some controversy because I called somebody's white woman Milk of Magnesia. Now, first, let me state, for those who know me, y'all know I'm a man of God. I'm a spiritual man. I meant no harm. Anytime I roast, I'm roasting out of love. You know what I mean? But and to be quiet as kept, if you invest in the lactate, that's on you. It's not for me at this juncture in my life. I seen Jamie Foxx talking about it. Jamie Foxx was like, he was singing gospel. He was like, no more white women. No more white women. He was acting like that and shit. And but then he said no more white women in public. I said, oh. After all you done been through. But I'm like, listen, my boy in here, Benny Blanco, be white. What's good, player? Welcome. We in here just kicking it off. Happy New Year's Eve. Like I told the people when I first started, shout out Reek. Reek said, make sure that you make sure you got some dollars on you heading into the new year, but also make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you brush your teeth. You want to enter the new year with fresh breath. Don't come in here with that stank shit. Because how you start is how you finish. That being said, let me get back to this conversation about the Milk of Magnesia. So as I said, earlier this week, I called somebody's woman Milk of Magnesia, and it didn't go over well. And all I'm trying to say is, listen, if that's what you into, that's what you into. You know what I mean? But my thing is, let's not act like we don't know. You know what I mean? If you're going to offer prime sister, prime baddie versus prime Karen, it ain't this. It just ain't. And that's with all due respect. Probably a little disrespect, but mostly respect. Okay? When they say, yo, you seen Taylor? I'll be like, yeah, I did see Rook. She was on the game. They be like, no, Swift. I said, who? You know I don't play that, man. Now, look. I don't want to be no hypocrite. You know what I mean? I don't want to be no hypocrite. I think all men have to learn the power and the value of the sister. You know what I mean? And to say that people have never divulged into the Gotta whistle it when you say it. White women, I can't say that. However, what I will say is there is a hierarchy. And more importantly, it's just different, man. When you walk out there, you know what I mean, with your girl, you know what I mean? You be like, this is Kira. This is Danielle. This is because the ones that start with an A, you gotta be careful with them. Cause they gon', you know, this Asia. You know what I mean? But it just hit differently. It hit differently. Where I started is, like I said, if we're gonna use coffee, even though, you know, I've really been on the mushroom coffee trying to, you know, improve my gut health. But if we're talking about shades based on coffee, cocoa. You got your cocoa, latte. That's still, you know, that's still brown. You got almond milk. That's Latina, and that's pretty much as far as you get to go. It get cut off right about there, because anything else, your mama gonna be looking at you some type of way. And the only reason Latina get there, because we you know, we right next to each other. I try to cocoa latte. You know what I mean? But because I grew up, you know, I'm from the old generation, and the old generation, you know, your mama or your auntie seeing you with a, it's gonna be some trouble. But live your life, because I love everybody that ain't acting ignorant. I'll just put it like that. Now, as I said, I just wanted to apologize because, you know, I mean, Milk of Magnesia, first of all, that's not even originally from me. Learn your black culture, learn your history. That's from Don't Be a Menace. But it is hilarious. And this is, like I said, just to finish it off, what I was trying to say earlier, let me properly or better express myself. Is this to say that there are no attractive white women? No, I'm not saying that. However, as I said the last time I called somebody Milk of Magnesia, it's a hierarchy for me. If you tell me, Cedric, here we have Taylor Rooks waiting for you. We also have Sabrina Carpenter. I'm trying to think of somebody. I don't know nobody. I'm gonna be like, give me the Taylor. It's just how it goes, and as it should. As my boy Malcolm said, who taught you to hate your skin? Who taught you to hate your hair? Go do your research. Go watch Malcolm X. I know everybody ain't got 6 hours to be chilled, but go watch it. But anywho. Now, last week's episode, we had a real good time. We was talking about side chick standards. That was funny. We also talked about Christmas movies, your favorite Christmas movies. And then I'm trying to think what else we talked about. Did we do? I don't know if we did any players or baddies of the week. If y'all want to nominate somebody for player or baddie of the week, please do. Feel free. You know what I mean? Because we want to make sure we honor and celebrate our peoples. That's really, really important. All right. Now, let's quickly get into the bald-headed logic for the day. And then we'll ask some questions. You know what I mean? And whatever else y'all want to get into before, I peace out. Because your boy is taking his black ass to church. I already told my mom I'm going to church. So don't tell your moms. Be a person of word. Not Microsoft. Your word. You know what I mean? And so now, you know what I mean? I gotta go there, get my blessing, like Mary say. Now, the bald-headed logic for the day. Okay? Bald-headed logic for the day. It's time. We gotta get y'all two. One for the old year and one for the new year. Okay? The first one is that thunder? Better stop playing. It's time to convert your discipline. The bald-headed logic is it's time to convert your discipline. Okay? Now, I know some of y'all looking at that like, say, what the hell is you talking about? Let me cook. All right? Now, to convert, obviously, conversion is obviously symbolic. Conversion is symbolic of change. Oh, the food bar up in here? Shout out to Food Bar. Throw your arthritis hands up. Good to see y'all. That's my peoples. My boy B-Way said 100. So converting your discipline. Okay. Conversion is obviously a word that represents change. And in terms of changing your discipline, what I'm actually referring to is so many people, especially come this time of year, we talk about us not wanting to do something different, maybe not necessarily having what it takes or not having it within us internally to accomplish some of these goals or take our lives to the next level. And I want to push back because a lot of times that's not true. The discipline in which you are seeking is already in you, baby. It's in there. Unfortunately, a lot of times the discipline is being utilized for the wrong things. And what I'm asking and challenging both myself and y'all, the players and the baddies, is for us to convert our discipline and change it, move it towards your destiny instead of towards your distractions. Okay? I'm telling you. And listen, you know what? A player be transparent. When I say player here, I ain't speaking like I'm better than y'all. Because we here, y'all. We here. But it's like, hey, man, sometimes I get up in the morning and I don't know, I'm not doing my yoga like I used to do. You know what I might do faithfully? Scroll. You know what I mean? When I get on my phone, you know what sometimes I check? Them parlays. You know what I mean? When I'm looking at the Explore page, am I always looking at new marketing strategies for my artists or business funding or the latest new songs to add to the playlist? Nah. Sometimes I'm a little bit too faithful to looking at memes, some IG baddies. Players fuck up. Players fuck. We got to be real. You can't get better if you ain't getting real. And it's time. It's time to use that faithfulness to the distractions, that commitment to the distractions, and shift it to our destiny. Get your money right. My boy in here, Dre, what's good, player? What's good? You in here just in time. We talking about the bald-headed logic for the day. Converting your discipline. Yeah, man. I want to see us in this last. Andre said, "You're Happy New Year, brother." Oh yeah, likewise. And I want us to use this last 3.5 hours of 24, bleed it over into 25 of being committed to the important things, to our priorities, to our goals, to our vision, as opposed to all the distractions in our lives. And trust me, it's a number of them. Am I saying never have fun? Hell nah. Because they call me Parlay P. However, if I'm trying to take it to the top, sometimes you got to scale back, brother. Sometimes you got to shift it. And so what I want y'all to do is convert that discipline, all right? So that's from me. That's from me to you. Now, to finish off the bald-headed logic, I just want to emphasize one last thing, and that simply is they. Hey, Ron. You done messed up, hey, Ron. Happy New Year, hey, Ron. He said, CEO said. As I was saying, I want to emphasize to y'all that they don't care. Oh, appreciate the whoever hit that 100 on here. Make sure y'all like the live. Make sure y'all share the live with y'all peoples. Get them their blessings too, so we can come in here and crack it up, because we're about to get into the questions. But again, as I was saying, they don't care. So shout out to my sister D. And one of my sister's catchphrases, or commonly used quotes during conversation, is they don't care. Whether it be when we're discussing somebody cutting you off in traffic, or somebody doing something ignorant at your job, or, you know what I mean, somebody, you know, not giving you enough fries at the fast food joint. It'll always finish off with them saying, my sister saying, they don't care, because they don't. And a lot of times we are focused on somebody else and looking for them to meet our expectations, to meet us at our standards, and also empathize or sympathize with where we are currently in our lives. And I'm here to tell you, with a loving, kind heart, they don't care. Please stop expecting them to care. Be appreciative of those who do, but stop walking out here expecting people to feel for you and care about you. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of my life, okay? Aaron said facts. I'm gonna give y'all some of the music side. I'm gonna give y'all some of the, you know, the everyday with the work side. So in the music business, man, like Cookie about that life. What type of life you about, Cookie? Welcome to the Playas Circle. But let me type this in here real quick to the bald-headed logic. The second bald-headed logic. They don't care. But yes, as I was saying, in the music industry, I happen to know a number of executives. I happen to know a number of people with, you know, large successful platforms, or work with a company that, you know, would be what they do. And, you know, the people that they know would be very, very beneficial to my team and my artists here at Renaissance Music. However, I have, especially, you know, towards the beginning of this year, I have stopped subscribing to the notion that people owe me an opportunity, or my artists an opportunity because we're friends, or I'm cool, or, you know, my artists are tough. They don't care. What people care about is the bottom line. And if you want to be in these places, in these positions, you have to create the care, so to speak. Ramsey said, what? Happy New Year to you. Glad you made it. And I just want y'all to understand that, because we work hard, but we work sometimes with this expectation that everything that we do is supposed to be seen and received with welcome arms. Our family is supposed to love our music or our company, and they got their own things going on. They don't care. or they care more about what they have going on at the time, and what you're doing doesn't necessarily correlate to what they got going on. Applying this to day to day, I had a situation the other day where Ramsey said, "You spitting." Yeah, man. I was about to gotta kick it with the phlegm. But anyway, I had a situation in my day to day outside of the music where somebody was expecting something from me, some paperwork, and I didn't have it. The reason why I may consider it valid, it still didn't result in the paperwork being in the person's hands. They don't care. My man said, "Man, you supposed to have this. You can't be here without this paperwork." And I'm like, "Damn, why you push?" My initial reaction was, "I should bust you in your face." You know what I mean? Right? I should hit you with the short uppercut, which is my personal punch of choice. The short uppercut or the short hook. That's the best one. Because it goes, get them teeth clicking. But my second thought was, damn, man, why they all pressing me, man? I don't bother nobody. But it's not about that. They're not worried about whether I bother anybody. They worry about what they worried about. They don't care. And it's not a negative thing if you stop looking at it like that. Take care of your business. Handle your handle. And I charge y'all to go another level and make people care. Ramsey said, "You spitting and it's not personal. No one is the antagonist of my story. They just doing their own thing." Exactly. We look so often like these people are here to try to really destroy us and make our lives. No. And we got to stop looking at it like that. Whether it's your work, whether it's your relationship, I'm being honest, y'all. And we'll talk about it a little bit later in the what you talking about section. But it's like, even with the relationships, y'all, it's like we gotta stop blaming other people for us not being where we want to be or with who we want to be with. They don't care. How long you gonna talk about it? Work on some resolves. All right. But that's enough for the bald-headed logic. I know I should usually have my bald head out when I'm giving bald-head logic, but I need to do a quick shave before I go to church. And I don't want y'all out here seeing me with the head chips like Tommy from Martin. Diamante, my boy in here. Yes, sir. So, let's get into some questions. So, question of the night. We'll start with a quick question. Diamante says, "Ceddy P." Yes, sir. Diamante, my boy, man. Shout out to him, man. Supporting both Renaissance music and the Keepin It Playa. You know what I mean? Brand and entertainment. But we'll start with the question of the night as we finish off this year. And my first question of the night is, what was your favorite memory of the year? And I urge y'all can do both, but either or. It can be something that happened to you or something that happened, in the culture or entertainment. And you know what I mean? There was a lot that happened this year. Just as a recap of some of the things that happened this year. All right. We had the Cat Williams setting it off with the Club Shay Shay interview. We had the Kendrick Drake beef. We had the fall of the Diddler. We had an election this year. Man, it's a lot of things to name. We had more Beyonce. We had a bunch of different celebrity hookups and breakups. It was a lot going on this year, yo. I can't hold you. Did we have the Olympics this year? Yeah, we had a lot going on. Wicked. I ain't even see Wicked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. We had the influx of AI. I forgot AI was this year. Like it took it to a new level this year. Demure. It was some craziness. Glorilla's glow up. So for me, all right, those are the social media, those are the culture moments, right? For me, the best moments in terms of social media or culture this year, I'm probably going to go with, as a music person, I would go with the Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole saga. Because you got to include J. Cole in that. If you want to go further, you got to include Metro Boomin and Future. That saga was crazy. Okay? And what has happened as a direct result of this said saga. For me personally, I had some blessings this year. I can't even hold you. You know what I mean? I had some things that did not necessarily go my way, but I had some things that did. You know what I mean? I was at I was at Grammy Week this year. I went to South by Southwest for the first time this year. My sister graduated from got her master's from Brown University. You know what I mean? Like Ivy League school. So I'm like, yeah, those were major things. I went to the WNBA finals this year. Like, you know, Key had some really, really major moments, you know what I mean, being featured on some major platforms this year. We had a big year. Trying to think. Honestly, y'all, I can't lie. My favorite moment was smacking them in the parlays, y'all. That was something like I've never experienced. Like it felt like hitting the lottery. That one, that I ain't gonna hold you. That was wild. I will probably never forget that day. You know how you be seeing the guys when they be recording them on, they put them on like FanDuel or Bleacher Report betting and all that shit, and they be sitting there watching the TV like, yes, come on, yeah. That was me. I could not believe it. That was wild. You know what I mean? And some people never get to see that. As I said, a lot of people be betting and get their moments, but yeah, that one was different. It's either that or probably Quest was good. So and they happen back to back. So I was gonna say either that or going to DR and traveling because I haven't been outside. I have not been on a vacation. I haven't been on a vacation probably in like 10 years. You might have said it's been a year. For sure. For sure. So, and I hope to experience. Like I said, there were some rough patches. And I think as I was saying at the beginning of the episode, it's like I just want us to learn how to dwell on either the positive moments or the survival, because you still made it through. And the worst case scenario, you still survive those moments that you may not have loved or may have been some dark times. And that ain't nothing but God. So, yeah, man. Those are to me the two major moments. And the Diamante, Phil, you let me know, man. What was your moments of the year, whether it be music or anything else? Did y'all have any favorite artists that broke through or any favorite releases? I think a lot of people spoke to Leon Thomas having the album of the year. I think it was good to see my girl Alex Vaughn return. I got into some new artists this year. I think Freddie Gibbs really, really, really had a really strong album this year. I know the go-to in terms of hip-hop, people are going to say the GNX with Kendrick. But there was, like I said, it was others as well. Like, I mean, shit, Quiet as Kept. I know people are not going to remember because of how he kind of faded in terms of the competition. But J. Cole's might delete later. You know what I mean? Like, I think that was tough. It was some quality. I ain't gonna hold you. It was definitely some quality that came out this year. I think the rise of Doechii this year was big, especially from the female rap space, because it's just continuing and and let's talk about that too. The female rap scene dominated rap this year. You know what I mean? So like, we're looking for the guys to create that same type of excitement that they did this year. Jahedi Sut, hey, my boy. Welcome. It's been too long. It's been too long. Welcome to the Playas Circle, man. I'm here keeping it Playa. Just finishing up before I take my black ass to church. The Imani said, I'm thinking. Think on, player. Think on. Quest, if you in here, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Jody said, what's good, brother? It's been a minute. Word, player. D-Money said going to Dreamville Fest was cool. That's tough. Yeah. Like I said, man, get into them festivals. Get into experience these large platforms. It's amazing. You know, I wanna check a few more off the list. Going to South by was crazy. Like I say, I got to see damn, what's my boy name? Damn. Party Next Door. And got to see him perform. That was dope. That was real dope. And meeting a number of artists while we was there. That was fun. Imani said 2 goals of mine for 2025 is to be a part of the Grammy Academy and attend the Grammys. Yeah, I think becoming a part of the Recording Academy is definitely a big goal of mine as well. Start now. Start now. Get your stuff done. I think the past, and being honest, because people have, I don't want to say a bunch, but people have said to me, like, damn, you're not part of the Grammy, the Recording Academy. It's been some interesting hang-ups at the deadline the past 2 years. So I would say that through experience, make sure you start early. Get your stuff in and tap in with people. But I wish you the best of doing that. And attending the Grammys, man, like I said, man, like that stuff is huge. Cheek in here, my boy. Happy New Year, player. We going into the new year, right? That was another success this year. Was the release of Detox from Cheek. I love the success that we had in terms of organic. What is the word I'm looking for? Organic support. You know what I mean? We have to do. I'm not one of those people that be like, yeah, man, we did this and we ain't do no marketing. That's not a good thing, y'all. You need marketing. But measuring what he was able to accomplish organically and seeing that in that category was dope. And just also the increase in the boost of on his YouTube channel. I was really, really proud of that and proud of him for the work that he's put in and that we continue to put in. And look for more for Cheek in 2025. Look for all the artists from the Renaissance. I think the one thing that, if I can just say in terms of goals, which is something I was going to ask you guys about, but in terms of goals, y'all, like, I just want us to make sure that we are notating our goals and consistently working towards them. Daily deposits. You know what you're trying to do, and every day you should be working towards it. So I want to make sure that y'all do that, and y'all hold me accountable. Hold your boy accountable. Cheek said another year in the books. Let's turn it up, bro. That's facts. You know what I mean? Because again, man, this is the stuff they ain't promised to us, man. And like I said, every day you sit down and you look at them like, man, yo, another day, another blessing, yo, like somebody didn't get this blessing. Quest always say, yo, I will go with 2 blessings of my open my left eye and open my right. You know. Even if I only had one in that motherfucker, even if I'm looking at you with one, I'm still a blessing. Oh man. So yeah, man, we gotta continue to run it up, man. Be a vessel, be a blessing. I heard a quote, man, in this movie. You know my mom, y'all know my mom, but my mom, whenever we go around, she make us watch movies or watch like some YouTube clip or learn a new dance, you know, a line dance and stuff. But you know, we was watching this movie, and in the movie, the guy said, "Be a fountain and not a drain." I said, "Whoa." You talking real deep, my brother. Be a fountain and not a drain. You gotta pour. You gotta pour into people, man. Too often we pulling from others. Nah, bro. Pour into people. Cause you're gonna get it back. You're gonna get it back. 2-fold, 3-fold, 6-fold, 12, 24 in that motherfucker. All right. Let's cause I know I gotta speed it up a little bit. Mama gonna be like, where you at? Let's quickly just talk about what you're talking about. I wanted to just go over a few things. I'll hit a quick music topic, and then I'll go over some other things that I saw. So there was a recent clip on Rory and Mal, and they had special guests. My bad, Diamante, I saw that too. Diamante said one of his goals was to get some more artists charted. I like that. I like that a lot. What are you talking about? On Rory and Mal, they recently had guests, famed journalist, or hip-hop journalist, music journalist, Elliot Wilson was on the show. And the clip that I happened to catch was a discussion about the new age journalist, right, and his disdain for them or their platforms, not necessarily for them as a people, but just how they are now being looked at as the new journalists. And excuse my air quotes, but not just music, but sports and all. Because he discussed Cameron and Mace's "It Is What It Is" platform, and Rory and Mal challenged him. And I think both Rory and Mal and Elliot Wilson, this is my personal opinion, I don't think they fully expanded on their points in the clip that I saw. Okay, so let me say that. And Damaris, shout out Damaris. So what I mean by that is, in the clip that I watched, and forgive me because I should expand, and I will later on I'll get to watch the full clip, but they were pushing back at Elliot Wilson being a hater against these platforms because he has privilege and these people have not stopped him from being successful at getting the articles and the interviews that, he receives. And he just comes off as the old man with the shaky fist. And they were asking him, why does he not like these platforms? And basically saying, oh, is it because they're getting stuff that you can't, or they are more popular than you? And that's not, I understood where he was trying to go. But basically he was like, I really do this. This is my life. And I happen to also follow a number of journalists on the social media as well, and happen to have interactions with a couple of them. And I think, this is my opinion, I don't want to put words in people's mouths, but I think where the tension in old guard journalism versus new journalism, and I use that term loosely because, and what their argument is these people are not journalists. These people are talented or successful, high-profile people who have created large platforms. And as Russ had said in the previous interview with Elsie, not Elise, you're going to go where the popularity is. You're going to go where people are watching. So it's a combination of these people having relationships that they've built, just like journalists built, being successful, and having high-end platforms. You know what I mean? Journalists, I think, the unfortunate thing, but where we are starting to see a shift is their success or their profile and platform is associated with somebody else's platform, in many cases, which are dying forms of media, such as blogs, such as magazines, and people are shifting, but it's like that's just not where we connect with the people. Key in here, damn it, I got all my team in here. Renaissance in the building. Yeah, Renaissance in the building. Had Key, Quest, and Cheek. I hope everybody get back in here so we can turn it up one time for the one time. I think probably the next episode, one thing I definitely want to do is have the whole squad on. I think that'll be fun. We're definitely overdue. But what I was just gonna say is like with these platforms, they're not connected to the people. Like right now, we are a in camera or front of the camera driven media. Live streams, podcasts, all these things. And while some of these people, including Elliot Wilson, have them, it's like, yo, man, Cameron is in Mace, like that's one of the most popular platforms right now. Kai Cenat, you know what I mean? There's a number of them, and people are gonna go where the eyes are because they're trying to increase eyes on whatever they're promoting. So, you know, shout out Elliot, shout out B Dot, shout out all these people. You know what I mean? But it's just the Joe Budden podcast. Like that's he built that off of a platform, and yes, he's a like Cameron is you know, an artist with a platform. Cameron's is interesting because Cameron is discussing sports. While he does have a background in sports, he doesn't have a professional background in sports. But you know, what I mean, he's built a platform that is successful, and he discusses it the way that people want to hear it right now. You know, what I mean, it is a more relaxed look and take on sports. It sounds like the same way we discuss it with our friends. But it's just somebody that we listened to for over damn near 30 years. You know, and I don't think that, like I said, I don't think Elliot may have been, because he did kind of acknowledge hating, but like it may be hating. But I think what his point is like, these people are not journalists. He worked hard. I think that's usually a lot of people's issues. Like, they worked hard to achieve the professional and, you know, stamp, for lack of a better word. They looked and, you know, got the education, took the courses, did the legwork, and these people, you know, just like back in the day when actors were mad at hip hop stars for taking all their roles. It's like, bro, man, the game shifts and you got to shift with it. As we said before, they don't care. And the sooner that we stop taking time to put energy into it negatively and focus on how we can be successful and appreciating the success that we have had, the better this thing gets. Elliot Wilson got plenty of opportunity and plenty of accolades to be able to still pull. His name still rings bells in the music space. You just got to do it a different way. And bro, it's always going to be a young man's game. Like, that's just part of it, man. This evolution is really, really how this thing goes. So those are interesting. But moving into a second topic, what you talking about? I gotta discuss this clip from Jameis Winston. Shout out Jameis Winston, the football player. He's had a hell of a year in terms of getting, maintaining the Cleveland Browns after their quarterback Deshaun Watson went down. He said, it was good, said, it's good to see you, King. I called you earlier too. I don't know if it went through. I know my phone be acting up. But yeah, I owe you a call. I'll definitely tap in with you. If I'll text you tonight, but I will definitely talk tomorrow for sure. But just regarding Jameis Winston, as I was saying, Jameis Winston, he's a very interesting personality, and people love him, and especially some of his speeches after the game. And at times his play is he has a gunslinger. D-Money said, y'all made vision boards. So real quick, I had this pin and I was talking with Key. Key posted it in our thread. We was talking about vision boards. Shout out to 24/7 Music and V and Udo. They were talking about it as well. But yeah, vision boards is something that we weren't planning on doing. But we always sit down and go over a year review and then goals for the year. But anyway, so let me finish this Jameis Winston thing. So Jameis Winston, like I said, he's been having all the success and getting people. Key said, yes, definitely started on 24/7 one. Very good. But it just always goes overboard once people start to have success because people start wanting to give them opportunities and promote their brand. And I saw him doing a promotion of the one thing that's always going to be taboo in the black community, chicken. And he was basically giving a pregame speech on Popeye's chicken and formatting it like a sermon while he ate wings on camera. Now, whether it's been Groovy Gorilla, Mary J with one of my favorite commercials, what's in the chicken wraps? Black people highlighting chicken is always going to be a touchy subject. And watching this clip, watches he talk about the blessing that chicken is and all the herbs and spices and different flavors, and then eat the chicken one bite, remove all of the meat, no freaky. It was nasty work. He said, yeah, bad work. And here's my thing. As a person who enjoys chicken, got freaking burnt my damn lip eating some chicken earlier this week. Chicken has been important to the community. One, we ain't got to go out here and embarrass ourselves though, because we got to be aware. As black people, you got to know how it's going to be perceived when you mention chicken, and enjoyment. All right. Now, I do feel there are ways to celebrate the yard bird. Oh, yard boy. You got to celebrate the yard bird. But you ain't got to go the word that rhymes with moon. You got to approach chicken delicately. All right? You can't be acting like, oh, this is delicious. It's not a good look. All right? Don't eat the chicken on camera. That's part of my first thing. Don't eat the chicken on camera. It's like Dave Chappelle said, anytime you eat chicken, you feel people judging you. He's like, you gotta hide yourself. Don't eat chicken. You can't eat the chicken on camera. Secondly, if possible, avoid fried chicken. Now, I love fried chicken. However, I'm not, I don't know if I'm ready, if I'm healed enough to do a commercial on it. And if they offer me, I said, do you have any chicken wraps? What about grilled chicken salad? You know what I mean? What about boneless? Because that's the thing, too. You doing all that shit? It's tough, man. Not a good look. He could have threw the chicken wing. You know what I mean? I saw a clip the other day of this dude doing a blind taste test of chicken, and which leads me to my third point, which is also something that I noticed in the Jameis Winston clip. Do not eat this chicken around the caucus. Do not enjoy your chicken around brother Caucasian. It's not a good look. What, you want them to be laughing at you enjoying the chicken and knowing about all the different types of chicken? Quest said, yesterday was the first day I ever saw a white person eat chicken. I've seen a white person eat chicken. Damn, they had a box. Let me get a 3-piece. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Can I have a 3-piece white meat if possible? What was the sides? I digress. Yeah, man. When I was in high school, I had a racist moment. I was involved in a racist moment. I was not employing said racism. And we was going back from basketball practice. I went to a prep school, and I was only 15. Trying to defend my black culture. But these two dudes was like, yo, man, what you want to go get something to eat? And I was like, yeah, what y'all had in mind? Well, man, I was thinking, if we going, we should go get some chicken. And then, so the first, Like I said, I've been well versed in caucus studies. So I'm already tense. But then they, like I said, they proceeded. They was like, oh man, nah, it's not even like that, bro. I love chicken. KFC. That's when he said that. I should have knew. So what are you trying to do here? I said, bro, I don't want no damn chicken. Let's just go to Chipotle. Cause you done pissed me off. I'm not eating chicken in front of the caucus. Respectfully. Key said it's always the KFC. Right. Because they ain't got no diversity. And it's a setup. Just like Undercover Brother. You was trying to get me to eat the chicken so you could manipulate me. I already knew the plan. I had seen the movie. Ridiculous. So, all in all, Jameis Winston and others, if you're going to deal with chicken and chicken-related products, approach with caution. And don't eat that shit on camera. My man, he ate that piece of chicken, the juice all flying in the air. I said, this is despicable. He said, doctor told me stop eating fried. I'm like, bitch, I don't even eat meat. Right. Damn, is my whole crew vegan? Ain't this, we about to be they gonna try to convert me. We about to be the first vegan hip hop record label. Oh, shit. Yeah, she just said that being said, gotta say no. Gotta say no, my brother. Now, to finish off, Key said, didn't even notice that. Yeah, Key, you don't eat meat. Quest is vegan, and Cheek is vegan too. I still no freaky, you know what I mean? I still partake, let me phrase it like that. But I ain't on that swine. Two things I don't do: swine and money lines. Lips that touch swine can never touch mine. Turkey bacon, my brother. Diamante said the Renaissance is vegan. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. They don't play with that. Because the stuff that you put in is what you give out. I understand them. It's just right now, personally, I enjoy a little chicken. I enjoy some fish. My factor meals, I got filet mignon. Yeah, I be trying to avoid the swine though, to the best of my ability. Now, finishing off, y'all. What are you talking about? I saw a clip about relationship podcast and it had me dying. So the person was like, it was two men, you know how they be dressed in them weird suits and bow ties and shit. And it was like, yeah, man. The guy asked him, was like, well, where do you take them on to eat on dates? He's like, I don't eat on dates. As a man, you shouldn't be eating on dates. And the clip immediately cut was like, I'm sick of these jiggers. I'm sick of these jiggers. You can't even eat on dates? What are you talking about? And in the captions, they be hyping them up too. Like they be making sense. I think relationship topics are always going to be humorous. They're always going to be captivating because everybody looking for love. Wooking penub in all the wrong places. But personally, the way that we discuss them and the foolish approach does more damage than it does good. Because first of all, everybody is always male versus female, the gender wars, and it's goofy. I think the way I when y'all come on here, like I said, we always have fun, and I think we try to keep it entertaining and lighthearted. But I just feel like, as I say to y'all all the time, I think we're more similar than we are different. but we just highlight the differences. I think people in by and large want the same things out of life. They just use different methods, or they want them to different degrees. I think most people are looking for affection and appreciation. They're looking for stability and, you know, freedom. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like, oh, my boy in here. I'm about to say, man, if the YGB gang don't come through, it's gonna be a hell of a start to the year. My boy. Player, how we looking on them parlays? I'm about to do beans better tonight. I think I'm running behind already. I think the game is already on. I might have to hit y'all with a live bet. I'm gonna have to take a look at what's going on with the games. But yeah, you gotta believe. Dr. King. I told my boy that's MLK, y'all. I said you gotta call him doctor when we talking money. Free at last, free at last. I hope LeBron doing his thing because I need my paper. Oh, that's not. I said Dame can go to hell. Sold my ticket. Y'all gotta listen to me, man. Cause look, for y'all that's watching, we got a crew. Y'all part of the crew as a community. Y'all like honorary members, but the crew is the YGB. You gotta believe. Shirts coming out in 2025. All right. But I'm the Dr. Umar of the parlays because I'm trying to get my boys to think reasonably. We be because we always you gotta believe, and I get it, but I'm trying to tell y'all straights and scale, brick by brick, like 50. I took Dame. Now I ain't gonna hold you because, like I said, I ain't gonna act like I'm above it. I'll be fucking up too. I took Dame bitch ass for 25. I'm like, Dame, you know what I mean? You playing Halliburton like the white women. Dame he gonna set him right. Hell no. But he cleared. The thing you gotta do is scale. I took Dame for 3 threes. So he cleared that the day one of the 10K challenge. But he fucked up with my parlays too. But the real mess up is my bad, I was reading the message. The real fuck up is Jason Fingerwaves Tatum. Come on, bro. You couldn't get 10 rebounds? You couldn't get 30 on the Raptors? And this is why I don't like the Celtics. Because, first of all, they the Celtics. But secondly, y'all got the audacity to be beating the brakes off these teams by 50, and your 2 best players couldn't even get, none of them got 30? People ain't got time for this, bro. Now, MLK said Tatum was 0 for 4 in the first quarter. That's like what you doing? Yo, LMA, get your boy. LMA? I'm trying to LLA. Parlay. Get your boy. He always want to act up. Now we set him off yesterday. We did set him off with that Russ triple-double, and MLK hit him with a crazy leg. Leave it. But craziness. Yeah, I gotta check and see if Wemby cleared my parlay. But if you're watching now, the game just started. Well, it's probably first quarter for the Lakers game, And all roads lead to LeBron cooking. I hope he's already cooking. Oh, no, Lord, he's not cooking like that. They losing now. Let's see what LeBron got. Yo, he is cooking. I told you. He got 8 points already. I knew LeBron was going to cook. Austin Reeves acting like a little business. Austin Reeves, stop playing with me. Do not play with me. Oh, my God. I picked a play. I picked Donovan Mitchell for 20. LeBron for 20. Evan Mobley for 15. Austin Reeves for 15. Why Austin Reeves the only one fucking up? You better score, Austin Reeves, and stop playing with me. I ain't got time for this. If you're watching this now, Beans better tonight, take LeBron for 30. All right? You got to believe. I'll hit y'all back and let y'all know how that go. Now, we're going to finish the night off because my mama just texted me, so I got to hurry up. Got to get to church. Now, Beans better tonight, LeBron for 30. We're going to finish with Ceddy's recipes, all right? Ceddy's recipes, as y'all know, that's my portion. It's your portion of cornbread. This is my segment of the show where we talk about the traditions of yesteryear and keeping them, sharing them so that the youngins, the YNs as they call them, can use them and maintain the culture. In the past, we done talked about Uno, God is Good, Meteor Man, not splitting the pole, leaving voicemail having voicemail messages with the music playing in the background. That was also popping, and many more. But tonight we're talking about New Year's traditions, and I want to give y'all a few. So the Ceddy's recipes tonight is Black New Year's traditions. Okay, so the things that you're supposed to do when you have New Year's, as I said before, you got to bring the New Year's in right. Okay, some people be eating that hog. I ain't on that. I don't want no chitterlings. If somebody had ham, I know I said I ain't on that swamp, but if somebody had ham, I might just get a little slice of ham. But the main thing is black eyed peas. Now I know black eyed peas be looking weird, but you got to bring your New Year in right. You got to eat black eyed peas, right? Also, you wash your clothes to start before you bring in the New Year. Okay? Wash them. You don't want to bring no funk into the New Year. Like I told MLK, because my boy Reek, as I said earlier in the show, he said put some money in your pocket, put some money in your pocket before you go into the New Year, because you don't want to go into the broke and you don't want to end it broke. Right? But then I also said brush your teeth. You wanna have them pearlies. You wanna have fresh breath. Y'all know how I feel about fresh breath, y'all. Even if you call me after I just ate, I'm gonna talk from a distance so I don't offend you. Cause breath is offensive. I done met a few baddies with bad breath. I done met a few players with bad breath. And in all cases, I was like, damn, I'm trying to focus on what they saying. But that breath hit me with the short hook. So make sure you brush your teeth going into the new year. All right? Scrape your tongue, mouthwash, all that. And if that Key said breath is offensive, it is. That's what I'm saying. If they're hitting you with that, when it's breath, like he said with the F on it, you messing up. The F is for fucking up. Now, yeah, I just want to make sure that we lead into this year right. And the final tradition that I don't know if all y'all use, but my grandmama, shout out to Grandma Andrews, always left us with was we prayed to bring the new year in. Even if your ass wasn't at church like you should have been. take a moment, get a little prayer in your life. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful thing. Okay? Now, it's been a hell of a year, y'all. It's been one hell of a year. Good, bad, otherwise. We are here and have another opportunity and moment to make our lives better and make this world better. All right. A lot has happened this year for me. I'm thankful. And I'm thankful for y'all supporting. And I pledge to y'all that the Renaissance is going to do all in its power to make sure that we are right there with y'all throughout 2025 and that you remember the names. Okay? And not only that, we going to keep it playing. We're going to keep it real playing in 2025. All right? So I thank y'all for everything that y'all have done. I thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for the love and y'all showing up. Y'all have encouraged me to take it to the next level. So I'm going to do that, and I want to encourage y'all to do the same. So much love. And for the last time in 2024, keep it blessed, keep it real, but always keep it playing. Happy New Year, y'all. We out.